Hi, grade 4 Emarati syllabus. Today I will today we it will be the second week. It will be the second week in third term. The unit is about cooking. But before I will go to our lesson today, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel, send you new videos. Let's go to our lesson today. Our lesson today is about what? Is about cooking. Okay, here is I talk about cooking and I cook about and we talk about the idioms or the words related to this item. Here we have some guessing questions. Let's learn it together here. It will be here. What food do you like? So I ask about your favorite food here. The second one, it will be here. Do you help cook at home? So I ask you about are you helping your mother at home or not? Next one, who cooks with you? I think all of us, we know that mother is cooking and we help our mothers in home and our mothers in home. What do you cook? You can say cook mixed vegetable, mixing the soup of vegetables, or cooking rice and cooking also we say cooking rice or cooking pasta or anything. Okay, let's go to another one here. Here we have the pictures that related to this unit. Let's go to another one. Know the first word in this item. We have here a recipe. What is recipe? Recipe is a list of ingredients and steps to make food. This is called recipe. We have here recipe. I would like to repeat recipe. So here we learn recipe. Let's go to ingredients. Here we have ingredients. What is ingredients? Ingredients is the foods you need to make a dish. This called ingredients. This called ingredients. Let's go to another one. It will be here add. Means add something to something. Means add a little salt, add a little salt to the water. Like this one. Add a little salt to the water. To put something in with something else. This called add. We have here mix. We know here mix. Mix some milk and flour. When we make a cake, mix milk and flour. So here we have mix. Mix to put foods together. Mix. Mix. So today we learn some words. I would like to repeat it with you here. Here we have recipe. 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 The next one here, it will be ingredients. 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 The next one, it will be here add. 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 Mix. Mix. Let's go to another one here. Stir. He's called stir the soup. Stir the soup. Like this woman doing this means stir the soup means to move food around a bowl or pot. Here is stir. Here is called stir. Okay. Cut some vegetables. Cut or chop. Cut and chop, I think, is the same. Okay. To make pieces using a knife. This is called cut. And here is chop. Here is cut and chop. I think chop means to cut food small, but here cut means cut pieces. Here chop means cut it for pieces. Okay, so we have some words related together. Cut and chop. Okay, so chop some vegetables like this. Okay, it will be to cut food into small pieces. It's called chop. Chop. I will repeat again. Here is chop. See, actually, pronounce it like chair, like when you say chair, child. So here we have ch is pronounced at th like this. Th, say like this. Here is we can see it in the dictionary. You can look up at the dictionary and see this pronunciation of ch. It will be chop. Here we have chop, to cut food into pieces. I would like to review with you the words that I started from by this unit. So I would like to repeat again and repeat after me. Here we have recipe. I would like to repeat with recipe. Here is recipe, and we know what is recipe. Okay, let's go to another one. Here we have ingredients. Here is ingredients. Let's go to another one. Add. Mix. Here is we have stir. The next one will be cut. Here is chop. Chop. What's the meaning of chop? To cut food into small pieces. Let's go to another one. Pure means pure some water into a cup. This is called pure. To move a liquid like water or milk into something like this. This is called pure. Okay. Here we have boil. Boil some water. Boil like this. Here is called boil. To make liquid like water or milk very hot. I think boil we took it in science, and we know the when we boil the water, we have a steam from it. Okay. Let's go to another one. Here is we have click on the correct word to make cooking expressions. Sometimes there is more than one correct answer. Here is mix. Here is mix. Here is we have mix. Here is pure. Here is follow. Here is chop. Here is boil. Here is cut. Okay. So here mix. Here we say mix. Here we have mix. Mix here the integrants. Here mix the integrants. Okay. Pure here a little pure here a little water and some milk. Here is follow what here follow the recipe. Okay. Chop some here is chop some potatoes. Boil some water. Some water and little milk can be boiled. Cut here cut some apples. Don't can anyone cut milk or cut water? No, wrong. So here we have cut some apple. Let's go to another one here, which is here we have this called quantifies. Here we say little, some. Here is we have little and some. Let's know every word of this and how and what this word means. Here we have if this a lot of salt or a little salt. Or a little salt. Here is we have salt. Salt. Here we have a little salt. Here we have a little salt or a lot of salt, a lot of salt or a little salt. A little salt. So here I have a small amount. Little here means a small amount. Some more than one. So like some carrots. Here is we say a little. Here is we have a little, and here is we have some. We have here some. I think some here used with countable nouns. Like here there are carrots. Some we use some with here carrots, vegetables, potatoes, and apples. And little we use little with what? Water, salt, salt, milk. Because here this is called uncountable nouns. Like this, we have here more a little salt. Okay, little salt. Let's go to another one here. Here we say we can use some countable and uncountable nouns like this. Mix a little milk with flour. Mix some milk with flour. Add a little salt. Add some salt. Boil a little milk. Boil some milk. Okay. Here we have. Here we have. Stir the recipe carefully. Chop the little. Here is stir the recipe. The recipe carefully. Chop a little carrots. Boil some water. Mix the little apples and some salt. Cut some. I think you can cut some milk. It's we have wrong here. Okay. So here we have. The correction of this sentence. Here we say follow. I think here follow the recipe. Here be chop some carrots. Boil some water. Mix some apples and some salt. So here we have wrong, and here is the correction of it. Here we have pour some milk into a bowl. Okay. Here we have the steps of making a cup of tea. Here we have first of all what we can make a cup of tea. I think all of us know how to make a cup of tea. Boil the water. Then after boiling water, put what? Here is I put the packet in the cup. Then I boil. Here is the boiling. Then I boil the water into the cup, and I put and I add some sugar on this. I put some sugar, and I put some sugar on the cup. Then I stir the sugar in the tea. Okay, let's go to another one here. Here we say first, here we say first boil some water, then put a tea bag in the cup. So here is the first one. The first step. First boil some water. I boil some water at the first. Then put a tea bag in a cup of tea. After that, add a little milk. If you have a tea with milk, add a little milk and some sugar. Here is sorry. Here is we have boil some water. Then put a tea bag on in a cup of tea. Next, pour the hot water into cup. Pour the hot water into the cup. Then after that, add a little milk and some sugar. Finally, stir the tea and drink it. Okay, stir the tea and drink it. Okay, this is the same here in this cooking. Okay, so here we say here you can say we make cook a vegetable soup. So we first of all follow the ingredients. Okay, then after that we have a vegetable. Then chop. Then cut the. Then first of all I start by cutting the vegetables, then I chop it, then I put it on the then boil. First of all, I boil the water. Okay, then after I boil the water, I put the salt on the water, and I leave the water boiling. So after that, after I boiling the water, I cut the vegetables and chop it. Then I put it on the boiling water, then stir the water, then stir the mixed vegetables on this soup to stir the soup. Then after that, I turn off the cooker. Then I serve it on the table to eat it. Okay. Today we end from our video. I hope to benefit and enjoy our video today. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.